Guys, how are you?
Good.
Unbelievable,
Grace
right?
Gealey co-stars on Empire as Annika,
Well, she got it last week.
I beg your pardon,
Well, she
whose
did.
boyfriend, played by Terrence Howard, is the head of the company where she is the top executive. In this scene, you find out that your boyfriend, Terrence Howard, had her father commit fraud for the company. Here we go.
If my father goes down for this, I will take everything down with him.
I'm sorry. I should have told you. Should have said something to you.
Anything else you feel like you should tell me? Like maybe why you screwed Cookie last night?
What did you mean by that? What did you mean? I didn't get that.
Why did you not walk in on them? Did you not walk in on them?
I
Or
did,
what?
yeah.
Because it ended as you just looking, but you
That's
did
right.
not confront them.
No.
You saved
she's-
it.
I know. She's crafty, man. And, I think that it was very clever on the writer's behalf to do that. I think it's very clever. You don't really want to give everything away right away. And she's not that person. If it was the other way around, and if I had Cookie's energy, I would come busting through the door. But I think it was really
You're
kind of
saving
nice
it in the
that
back
she didn't.
pocket to use it.
Well, you basically walked in on a huge hit. But this is all new for you, right?
It is. It is very new for me.
Tell us how this happened for you.
Well, I moved to Chicago a couple of months before even auditioning for the pilot, and the pilot came through like a couple other pilots did, and so I auditioned for it on tape, and then they sent it off, and Lee decided to take a look.
But having said that, you didn't even have like a reel
I know.
to show them because there was no before that except for some
yeah.
type of,
I wasn't even SAG.
You didn't have a SAG card.
No.
So when you did this audition on tape, your expectations level was.
I had gotten to the point with my auditions that, because we all, as actors, we all go through like, I really want this, and by this time I had gotten to the mindset where it was just, I'm going to audition, I feel passionate about it, and I'm going to leave it out there in the universe and call it what it is and move on to the next,
And so now you're going up against, the way Terrence as Lucius delivers the line, or the way Cookie does,
Yeah.
Taraji. What is that like? Are you learning? Are you absorbing? Are you just taken up by the moment?
All of the above. They are phenomenal actors, as you can see, but just seeing them in the process and seeing how they approach their characters, and I love even watching them act together off of each other. It's been such a wonderful experience, and they're risky and they're bold, they're truthful and so honest, and I love being surrounded by that.
I like to laugh. So you got your own little Halle Berry here, huh?
That's brilliant, yeah. It's awesome.
Now you grew up in the Cayman Islands, right? You call yourself like an island girl, hanging off the. You said you were like just tomboy girl, right? Tell us a little bit about that life.
I don't know any other life really when it comes to a childhood, because I was always, I had a lot of male cousins, and so we would always play sports, and I remember some of my fondest memories were when we were building clubhouses out of wood and nails, and we didn't have a baseball and a bat, so we used like a broom and like paper that we would crush up and tape together.
And is anything more fun than that?
No, it was hilarious. It was so much fun. So we were always active, and I used to climb trees all the time. I remember one time I got stuck in the tree. I was like 8 or 9, and my cousin was like, "It'd be cool to climb this tree." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he'd push me, and I was like at the top, and I'm like, "I can't get down." He's like, "I can't help you." And I was like,
was this
stuck.
cousin doing payback?
We're still actually really close.
All right, so now this thing is such a big success, and much is made of the fact that each week the ratings are higher, which has never happened before for a new show. Do you pay attention to that stuff, or is it, quote, it's all about the work?
This is a business. So when we hear something like this happening, it's exciting. And that's to go without saying. But the thing that's the most important to me is that with the increased viewership, more people are seeing what it is that we're trying to say. and we're addressing so many different topics that's the thing that makes me the most excited. So it's not, you know, about the hype of it. It's just that there are more people listening to what we have to say about ALS and homophobia and child abuse, possibly sibling rivalry, and
all of it.
bipolar disorder, you know.
You are a singer. I know you have sung before. Will we see you do any of that, like with Hakeem? Will you guys work out something together?
You know, I don't know. I think because of her position, she's the head of A&R, so I think because of that, maybe not. But I don't know. We'll
if you're
see.
head of A&R, all your musicians and your singers will hate you if you record, right? You got to be taking care of them.
Exactly. It's about them. It's
Yeah.
about the talent.
Boo Boo Kitty. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Great to see you. Thank you very, very much. Empire airs tonight, right here at 9 o'clock on Fox. Come back and see us again.
I will.
All right.
I will.